Alright, I think it's working. Hello everybody, I'm Red Hawk Black Sheep. Welcome to my channel. Come on in, pull yourselves up a chair. Make sure you got yourself a coldie, and let's get started. We're heading back into Scarlet Hollow. We are a Himbo Empath multiclass, actually. I needed to correct myself. Full Himbo is powerful body hot, which is what I'm going to do when I play this game again. But since we went powerful build keen eye, we are a Himbo empath multiclass, in my opinion. Also, welcome, Kamara. How you doing, buddy? Happy affiliate anniversary. I appreciate that, bud. Thank you. All right. I've been avoiding spoilers for this game like the plague, but there's so much more content that I want to watch for it. So, we're doing episode 4 and 5 today, and I have been told, or from what I have seen, shit's about to pop off. Whoops. Not that. I think we're right here, chapter end. Yeah, 2135. We gave up certain years of our life to not protect our cousin, but we gave up a certain an unknown amount of time of our life to put this ghost to rest in Act 3. I messed around with it the last stream to like see what the other options were, but this is what I decided we're going with because it is what I feel I specifically would do. Personally, I would try to get my cousin to do it with me so that we can split the amount of time. Like, hey, take a little bit from both of us. And maybe that is an option. I don't know, as I have not looked into it. But that is what I would want to do. But my cousin and I, you know, if that is a thing that we can do, my cousin and I, we ain't there yet. So I did it. I went ahead and took the proverbial L so that this ghost can go to rest. And now I am. Join the Discord. Follow us on Blue Sky. Heavy physical consequences. I hope that doesn't damage my powerful build. And a visual reminder of those consequences will follow you for the rest of the game. You can reduce the intensity of the visual reminder or remove it entirely at any point in the preferences. Sick. Would you like a recap? Yeah, just a recap of episode 3. There are 2 of them now. Okay, so it doesn't say what I said. I did find out that if I would have waited for her, we could have hung out, but I wanted to go on my date with Kanika. Or go romance Kanika, but my boy here still has his father because I saved his ass. She just wants to leave. Maybe she'll leave today. I don't know. I also found out hilariously, if I would have kept those peanuts, I could have gave them to the mayor. But I'm powerful build, so I ate them mofos. Protein's protein, baby. Tell them. Yeah, this is the pastor. I said I was kind to him. I was cordial, but I did turn him down. Being a person from the South, this is the best way to handle these people. If you're non-religious in the South, you're gonna run into guys like this all the time. You're gonna run into people who are just all about their faith and all up in it, and they want to invite you into their faith. You know, some of them have, some of them have no ulterior motives whatsoever. They're just, it's very important to them, and they want to involve you for one reason or another. And the best way to do it is if you are not interested. Actually, let me turn this down just a little bit for y'all. Turn this down just a little bit for me. The best way to do it if you are not interested is like how I did with him. Be kind, be cordial, but be firm. No, thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate the offer. It's very kind of you, but no, thank you. My door's always open. I appreciate that. This guy, hang on. Camara, what are you, Camara? Mods, what is he doing with this? What is he doing with this sexy line here showing? A magnifying glass? Mods, excuse me. Some of them are friendly, but some of them are like obsessed with recruiting everybody. Yes, you're right. You're right. That's why I said, be firm, be cordial, but be firm. No, thank you. Appreciate it. No, thank you. I've had to do it at the gym a couple of times. I've had to do it at work multiple times throughout my life. No, thank you. Appreciate it. You'd really like it at my church. You should come to church with us. Thank you, but no thank you. Appreciate it. Oh no, it's a twink. This guy's got to be like a werewolf or something. Because I did pick up that his mom is scared of him. I did pick up during this meal that his mom is scared of him. I feel kind of shitty now for escalating this now that I know that she's afraid of him. I feel like I should have just been cordial here as well. But that's something for next time. Yeah, he takes 2 bites of this food and starts to feel like shit. I do feel for him though. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but whatever it is, it ain't good. It didn't show my keen-eyed thing that I picked up there, but alright. I did pick that up myself. I made sure that my cousin was involved. Diamore, welcome, bud. How you doing? He might be a vampire if the food makes him sick. He talked about being able to go out to town. So I don't think he is a vampire, unless he's the kind that's able to walk in the sun. I did get vibe checked. I don't have the trait. I didn't have the trait in the mind that gets her out without losing her foot. So this is what it is. I love her. I love her. You can't see it because my face is now in the way. I love her fucking her posters in her room. I don't want to move myself again. There is a picture of Deku and Bakugo here from My Hero Academia, which I do love. Doing fantastic, buddy. Doing fantastic. Yeah, so there's a stain in the floor. We ripped up the carpet. There's a hatch. The second it opens, we get grabbed by the ghost. The ghost puppets all of my friends. Wayne shows up. The ghosts are apparently called resonance. He killed this dustling for no reason. Ditchling. He killed that ditchling for no reason, so I'm kind of not crazy on his side of what's up with him. He's apparently well loved by the community, though, so maybe I'm wrong. I also found out I missed a scene because I didn't have another person with us. Sins of the father are laid upon the children. He says it doesn't matter which. He wants some amount of life from one of us, which realistically I'd have been like, hey, let's split it. Let's both go. But like I said, maybe that's an option, but maybe it doesn't look like it is. If it is an option, we weren't close enough to do it. She wanted her to volunteer, and she didn't. Stella runs off. Gim Gam Sybil wants me to go to her place. Sorry, I keep fucking with my hair. Sorry. I'm getting a haircut soon, so I'm gonna trim it down some. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. has been put to rest at the expense of unknown years of your life. The specter of the night's events linger over you for every day you have left, a grim reminder of the price you willingly paid for the crimes of family you never met. Somebody's got to do it, buddy. Oh, your hair is fine? You're fine. Stop it. Maybe it'll be easier in the morning. Maybe your joints will ache a little less. Maybe you can still right the capsized ship to your now broken life. My life ain't broken, buddy. I'm still here. Wake up, baby. Alright, so we are going to... Yeah, we are going to reduce that. Okay, so it is still there. It's a new day and you feel like shit. Your limbs are heavy and your heart struggles to keep up with your movements. You feel like you've lost something that was important to you. Powerful build. Your thoughts drift to the countless hours you spent pushing your body to its physical limits. It's as though the peak of the mountain you've been climbing your entire life has been sawn off, leaving you to contemplate a disappointing plateau. I did what had to be done. I don't care what happens to me. I made the right decision and I'll do it again. What have I done? I hope this was worth it. This is great. I can't wait to finally be dead. Fucking mood, buddy. Fucking mood, buddy. Whoa. Hold it. Hello? Hello, mood police? There he is. Come get him. Holy shit. Life goes on. What happened yesterday happened yesterday. Today's another day. That's right, baby. Boom. How much longer will your life go on? Whatever, buddy. Nobody knows. Do you think the price changes on your values? I have no idea. No idea. Your thoughts are interrupted by the buzz on the nightstand. Hey, just wanted to check in. Hope you're doing okay, heart. Hee. Also want to ask if you've heard from Stella. Let's text her. How's my favorite cryptid hunter? Send Stella a photo of a nervous puppet. Hey, I'm kind of worried after you ran off last night. Text me as soon as you get a chance. Sits undelivered. Does Stella disappear like this sometimes? Kinda? With everything going, I don't feel comfortable letting her run off on her own. We should look for her, right? Come to town. We should stick together. You got it. Just check the closet. The doll moved. So Wayne was here. Little bastard. Visit the opossums. Wave at them. Hello. Sick. Alright, shower time. It's alright. Like I said, today's a new day. We get up, we shower, we have our water, we have our PB&J. We're gonna be fine. Consequences of my actions? Deal with those every day, buddy. Oh no, my back hurts because I squat too much. Deal with that every day, buddy. Story of my life. Every day I deal with consequences of my actions. This is... a several hundred-year-old tortured ghost was able to be put to rest or whatever. I feel like I did the right thing. Yeah, welcome to being over 30, buddy. I stretch every morning. I take my multivitamins every day, without fail. Stretch twice a day, every day, without fail. What are you gonna do? It's called maintenance. It's what you gotta do. So I gotta do some extra maintenance now. It's alright. The shower is a good place. Think about somebody special. The fact that you can think about Dr. Kelly in here is absolutely wild. We're going to play full Himbo next time, and I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be trying to romance his mom. I don't know if you can, but since it's in this, I'm going to assume you can. Oh no! Strong-willed older woman, don't be mean to me. I'd hate that. Oh gosh. Oh no. Think about Kanika. You're done here. We ain't leaving this place today, man. We got too much going on. Yeah, I'm annoyed that came up, but we're fine. Head downstairs. Time to face my cousin. What's up, girl? Oh no, how terrible. Yeah, right? They're striking. This week, of all weeks, as if I didn't have enough on my plate already. Your cousin's posture is surprisingly relaxed for everything that's fallen on her plate lately. She must have something up her sleeve to deal with the miners. Let's see how she takes this. Let me save first. If the mine's in trouble, you should just sell it. Sell the estate. Get out while you still can. Tabitha bristles. I'm not giving up like that. This is the Scarlet Mine, and I'm not going to cash out on our family's legacy. I'm bringing mine back to life one way or another. Girl, you're pissing me off. Whatever. What do you got in plan for the strike? You seem unfazed by the strike. It's just a small group of miners causing trouble. It shouldn't be hard to put down. Sounds like a union. Do you know what the strikers even want? I haven't seen a list of demands. I'm sure it's just the usual. I promise you that if any one of them were in my shoes for a month, they'd be singing a different tune. You're in a really difficult spot right now. Gee, I hadn't noticed. Hopefully it'll all be over soon. No, I made the right decision. I'm not going to apologize. Or I feel I made the right decision. I have nothing to apologize. I feel as though I have nothing to apologize about. Let me reword that. Have you heard from Stella? I can't get a hold of her. No, but that's not exactly newsworthy. I'm sure she's just processing what happened last night. We weren't the only ones who were traumatized. I've thought long enough. Stay safe. No more hijinks. But let me know if you get in trouble, okay? Oh, that's nice. She does worry. She does worry. Make a quick PB&J. I want to pet the cat, but okay. I see you, dickhead. I see you, dickhead. The ditchlings are growing bolder. Sorry, I should be reading this stuff aloud. My bad. I'm just a faster mental reader than I am an out loud reader. It isn't long until your journey from the estate is over, and you once again find yourself on the main street of Scarlet Hollow. What's up, girl? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Girl, you can't... Why are you standing on this side? Stand on the side where my camera isn't. You made it down the hill in one piece, thank God. One Piece. Sorry. One Piece theme. Pop off. Anyways, I didn't realize there were so many ditchlings around. Those ditchling things around. I would have driven up to get you. I can't believe they're outside during the day. It feels wrong. How are you doing? I mean, you got oldified, so I assume not great. I'm keeping it together. You? Emotionally, I'm with you. Just trying to keep myself from breaking down too much. Physically, I feel like I got crushed by a steamroller or something. I figured it was all from the ghost possession stuff, but I wasn't feeling great yesterday either, so Mom is convinced it's a cold. She's got me on a strict tea regimen now. Maybe she's onto something. I do feel a little bit more alive after drinking a liter of this stuff. I'm at least well enough to go looking for Stella. So how are you mentally? It's a great question. My concept of how the old world works is being shattered a little more each day, so that's cool. Same, brother. Mood. Every day I feel more and more like I need to get out of this town before it swallows me whole, but I also keep feeling like there are too many reasons to stay. Like right now, I can't leave until I know she's okay. With her folks gone, the only people she has are her friends. And as her bestie, I can't just let her go off running into the woods to get eaten by a Bigfoot. My mom is just so chill right now, it's driving me nuts. She's not giving me any answers about the shit that she pulled last night. It's just weird. Sorry, I'm ranting. But thanks so much for asking. That's really thoughtful of you. And it helped to talk about. If you ever need someone to rant to, I'd be happy to return the favor. I'm supposed to see your mom today at some point. Maybe she'll finally shed some light on some things. I'm not sure what she's planning to tell you today that she couldn't have told all of us last night. Maybe she's gonna read your fortune. I should probably stop making fun of her whole New Age mystic vibe. A lot's happened in the past couple of days. Still, there'll be plenty of time after we look for Stella. You finally got isekai dream come true, right? No! If I'm getting sucked into some other addiction, I want to get sucked into I'm a cool magic elf, or I'm dating a cool magic elf, or something fun like that. Me. Believe it or not, getting isekai to Ghost Tale Puppet Theater wasn't one of my childhood fantasies. Yeah, that sucks. Somebody man in the store? Mom can deal. Hella? Any leads on Stella? She ran north last night, but that doesn't mean she didn't double back. I'm trying not to worry too much. It's possible she's safe somewhere, just not answering her phone, but I don't want to bet on that. Alright, let's get started. I'm not leaving either. I'm not going to ask her about leaving. We're burning daylight. Where to first? Let's check her house first. That seems like an easy one. I probably should have done that before getting you to come all the way down here, but to be honest, I was scared of wandering off by myself just in case I ran into other horrors behind the veil. Yeah, true. It'd be great if this turns out to be nothing and she's asleep in bed. Well, my text didn't get delivered. Keen eye. You make your way towards Stella's house. The door is as pristine as any old wooden door, no bloody handprints in sight. Any telltale sign of Wayne is absent. If something happened in there, it didn't involve him, at least not in the front door. Okay, my powerful build's kicking in. Nobody's here. And I don't think Wayne came knocking at the front door. I don't see any goop, so unless he grabbed himself some gloves, I don't think he touched the front door. That doesn't mean he didn't come in some other way. We should go in, right? Yeah. Yeah, we should go in. Stella! Oh, this is such an adorable picture of her and her family that you guys can only partially see because of my face. Look at how big she's smiling. Oh, that's so sad. Her parents died in a... Oh, God. Her parents died in a car accident. Look, her parents' shoes are here with cobwebs on them. Girl, you didn't even wash them off. Let me see the rest of this stuff. Oh, let me fix my hair again. Hee hee. Sorry. I'm looking at the rest of the details. Obviously, all this stuff with her and her dog. Okay. Aside from the corner of the room, aside from the corner of the room dedicated to Gretchen, Stella's house almost feels like a museum. Everything's organized with a sort of tidiness you wouldn't expect from someone as rough and tumble as Stella, and only a handful of objects feel like they even belong to her. Whatever happened to Stella, it doesn't look like it happened here. No blood, no viscera, not even a tipped-over lamp. Let's check her room first. Okay, this is 1000% what I expected. This dirty room is exactly what I expected. A doll of Gretchen. You have your dog and you have a doll of your dog. That's fucking awesome. If I had stuffed animals that looked exactly like my cats, that would go so hard. That would go unbelievably hard. Mothman plush, I want that. I want one of those. Okay. You make your way down the hall to what you assume to be Stella's room. She's not here. Though it's a little untidy, it's the usual sort of untidiness that accumulates when someone doesn't often have guests in their bedrooms. There aren't any sign of violence. No streaks of blood and pus that might belong to a certain phantom miner. He hasn't been here. You do notice, though, that her jacket is nowhere in sight. It's not in her closet. It wasn't on the coat rack in the kitchen. Her jacket's not here. The Letterman one. It wasn't on the rack in the room. It's not in here. She didn't have it yesterday. Check her computer. Kanika, what if there's a clue and we miss it? What if we don't find Stella and it's all because we didn't snoop on her computer? If Stella didn't want us to snoop, she shouldn't have gone. She shouldn't have gone missing. I don't make the rules. I might use that one. Let's see if it's password protected before we make a fuss about it. If there isn't a password, it's almost like she wants us to snoop. Hilarious. You wake up the computer, it's not password protected, lol. Oh my god, Stella, you're a YouTuber. How is your computer not password protected? Sponsored by 2-Factor. Always use 2-Factor protection, always. I'll be standing in the corner, not looking over your shoulder. Let me know if you find anything. Can do. Her desktop is horrifically cluttered. There are simply too many files and folders to fit on her monitor, and they overlap with each other in a chaotic, multi-layered display. I don't know what I expected to see here, but it definitely wasn't this. How does she ever get anything done? Check her open tabs. Lord, she's a I never close any single tab kind of person. You guys, that ruins that takes up so much space and slows your computer down so much. It would take all day to count the number of tabs open in her browser. So numerous are her tabs that you can't see a single icon, a sea of rounded featureless triangles from Windows Edge to Windows Edge. Her most recent tab is a post on Uncle Carl's Bigfoot Farm, a forum for cryptozoologist enthusiasts. The post is titled "Something Big is Happening in Scarlet Hollow." Hey everyone, I was out chasing a skunk ape sighting the other day and I found these weird little guys. My friend's moms say they're called ditchlings, but I've never heard of them before. Anyone got any good leads? Camera isn't shaky enough. This is totally staged. Clean footage and some sort of cryptid nobody has ever heard of except for your friend's mom. The only thing I'm seeing when I'm Googled ditchlings is some city in England. Thought you were legit. Guys, since when did high quality footage count as anything other than actual evidence? These things are terrifying. Since every low budget horror movie started doing guerrilla marketing, I smell an ARG. An ARG is like a fucking I can't remember what the letters mean, but it's like they're building like a fucking universe for the movie or for the show or whatever. They did it with like Cloverfield and some other stuff. I'm serious, I've got a ton of extra footage. Look what they've been doing to the animals in town. They're apparently some sort of bad omen like Mothman. Okay, I'm listening. I love me a Mothman. Mothstan. Okay. I believe you. Ugh, lucky you're falling right into her lap. I don't trust YouTubers. They're entertainers, not scientists. Sick. Lol. Hey, okay, so 1, this isn't an ARG, I would never, and 2, you're not going to believe this, but we went into an abandoned mine last night to investigate things, and I'm pretty sure we found some Tommy knockers. Listen to the knocking we managed to catch on tape. Tommy knockers real.wave. Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you, Gary 2125479. Thank you so much, Gary 2125479. You're right. Putting real in your file name doesn't make it real. Cloverfield was such a disappointment. I have no idea why that movie was popular. I like the first one. It was a typical horror movie where everybody was stupid, though. The guy trying to escape with the giant crowd of people across the bridge. Like, come on, man. Come on, buddy. Come on, man. I know it seems like a good idea, but a giant bridge where you have, you know, your options of places to go are quite limited. Not wise. It totally does. Gary doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, you're right. You're right. True, true, true. My bad, my bad. It was an hour and a half of shaky cam where you can't tell where things are going on. I do hate that kind of stuff, I'll be honest. The thing that all horror movies are doing now is just they won't use proper fucking lighting, which I hate. If I'm looking at the screen in a dark theater and the entire screen is fucking dark, I'm not scared, I'm not thrilled, I'm annoyed. I'm bothered. More than anything. Okay. 2 supernatural events on back-to-back nights? This is so fake. I can't believe I bought into that River Runner hype. You're so full of it. But yeah, when the theater is brighter than the movie, boy, I can't stand that shit. YouTubers are always going to sell out to big indie horror. This is Kidnapped by Aliens all over again. Also, little doughy white things and now loud popping noises. This is definitely an ARG. Did you sell out to Pillsbury? That's so funny. Stop cyberbullying her. I'm going to call the mods. Thank you, Lucky Stars. Locking this thread and giving everybody a 7-day ban. No cyberbullying and no self-promo. God, that sucks. I guess that's what forums are like. I don't really fuck around with forums that much. I've seen enough YouTube comments to know where that leads. You check her search history. She hasn't visited any websites since Tuesday night. If she came home after last night's incident, she didn't touch her browser. Her search history is almost entirely work-related. A furious series of queries for various monster and cryptids that might fit the profile of tip links. That's that. Okay, I think I've seen enough. Thank God. This sure looks like a room. Any thoughts? God, I'm so funny. I'm so funny. This is awesome. It's like they fucking... It's like they fucking... they 5G implanted things that I would literally say into this game. That's so funny. Nothing much to comment on. This is where room's been like for pretty much the entire time I've known her. The only thing that's changed is the computer getting a lot fancier. Mood. She still does these corkboard with string things. She loves putting the strings on there. I don't think they actually mean anything. They're more for decoration. Hell yeah. Okay, let's check her kitchen. I had to check her room first. Kitty! Kitty! Yay! Kitty sponge holder! And she was making food and she left. Ah. The crust of the bread has gone somewhat stale, about as much as you'd expect about being left out overnight. Whoever left it many hours ago. A little messy, but it doesn't look like anything violent happened. Looks like she grabbed some food in a hurry, right? Maybe she had a panic attack after being possessed and stopped by at home to make a snack before running off to cry somewhere. That might not sound rational, but it's absolutely in character for her. That's fucking hilarious. This game is awesome. Honestly, it's a relief to think that might be all that happened. A panic attack is much more manageable than rotting ghouls or parasitic doughboys. But it doesn't tell us where she's going. Alright, let's move on. I wanted to look around in her kitchen some more, but okay. Villa Stella's still life. She is actually missing. Yeah, we ain't calling the cops. Fuck those guys. Where to next? Let's check the mines. Yeah, they're striking. Good for them, but I kind of thought there'd be more of them, you know? I hope it's not weird to talk to them while they're in the middle of all this. Well, if it isn't the boss cousin. You might have had us fooled the other day, but word gets around fast. Have any of you seen Stella? She's missing. First things first. The YouTuber? She's the one on all the banned from the property posters, right? Haven't seen her. And we've been out here all day, so we'd know if she came by. We'll make sure to keep an eye out. Thank you, Davis. How goes the strike? We miscalculated. We thought a kid losing her leg would have pushed folks over the edge, but I guess the boss personally dragging those kids out of the mine left a lasting impression. People are calling the boss a goddamn hero. They're calling Tabitha a hero? Really? We were there that night too. It's like everybody forgot how poorly she's been treating us, or how unsafe the mines are. I can't go back down there knowing the rock over my head could come down any second. I value my life more than I value my paycheck. True, brother, true. If your job is dangerous, straight up don't do it. Straight up don't do it. It doesn't matter how much they pay you. It's not enough. Think about your paycheck that you are dying for being handed to your nearest loved ones. That's why I wouldn't work on a fucking oil rig. Because what they're going to do is you have a possibility, you die at work. You have a possibility of dying at work, and what happens is they tax that paycheck first because it goes to you, and then when they give it to your family, it is taxed again. So, strictly America. I don't know how it is in other countries, but that's how it is here. It gets taxed the first time when it is put into your account, and then when it is passed posthumously from you to your family, it is taxed a second time. So that check that you died for, your family doesn't even get all of. So don't do that. Don't do that. No job is worth it. No job in the world is worth dying over. You might not like being a greeter at Walmart, but you can fucking quit your job and go be a greeter at Walmart. 100% safer. You only have one life. You can get another job. Yeah, you guys have that as well? Yay! And no job's worth dying over. Okay, sorry. Rant over. My bad. It was dumb luck she saved those kids. If she had any actual value, she'd come to the table and give us what we're owed. I know there's not a lot of us here. There's more of us at the diner. And there's more setting up a mutual aid. Once people see our follow-through, they're going to join up. This is only the beginning. Let me know if there's anything the general store can do to help. Anything you can think of, we'll take it. We need all the support we can get. What are your grievances? We'd like competitive pay, 8-hour shifts instead of 12 or more. Fuck yeah. Improvements to sick days and vacation policies. And a thorough safety inspection before any of us set foot under there again. That collapse was way too close to the active mine for me to feel safe down there until I know for sure I won't wind up buried under two tons of rock. We want to change things. There's no real reason we should be treated like we're disposable workforce. That's true. If we're the ones making her the money, we should be making money too, right? Not just scraping by. Jesus, Tabitha. Isn't this a bit of an escalation? Did you try to talk to Tabitha first? What do you know about what we've already tried? You ain't from around here. And you sure as hell don't know what it's like working down in those damn mines. We knew talking would get us nowhere. The most it would do is get people fired. It's happened before. This is the best way for us to send our message by not making her any more money until she has to listen. Fuck. I want to back that up. Alright, hang on. Damn it, I didn't save. Sorry. Fuck. Talk about the strike. You seem unfazed. Do you know what they want? I don't want her to just give them what they want. I want her to talk to them. I don't know what they want yet, but I can assure you that whatever it is, I probably can't give it to them. Not now. I'm barely keeping things afloat right now. It's been that way for a while. I want to be able to give people more time off. I want to be able to give them raises. I just need more time to fix things before I can afford to do that. True. Okay. We're going to do all the same stuff. I wanted to try to mediate for the strikers with my cousin. See what we can do. I do want to say this. Feels good, doesn't it? Getting rid of something our family left behind like that? I can't believe you're saying that. Have you looked in a mirror? Yeah. You should probably get going, right? I got you. I'll let you know if I get any more hijinks. Have my PBJ, obviously. When you wake up and you feel like shit, you know, shower, do all your normal stuff, give yourself some food and some water, you know, obviously. Yeah, we skipped through all of this, we did this. I'm keeping it together, I do want to say that again. We skipped the flirt option, sorry honey. How are you mentally? I'm supposed to see your mom later today. Hilarious isekai joke again, because I'm so funny. Any leads on Stella? So ghosts, huh? I never said this. Yeah, ghosts. I don't know about you, but I'm currently staving off a massive existential crisis about the state of matter and what being alive means. Last night gave my life new meaning. Become strong enough to punch a ghost. I can't believe I missed this absolutely fucking goated line. It was foresaw. It was foreseen. It was foreseen. Wallahi. I'm gonna become strong enough to punch a ghost. Inshallah, I will punch the ghost. I love how punching the monster is your reaction to almost everything. It's really funny. And it'll be great if we wind up encountering some horrible non-ghost creature. Hell yeah, girl. I'm definitely got to stick together. I need that kind of raw animal energy. Oh, I'm gonna... Honey, you can't just set me up like that. You can't just pitch a hilarious joke straight down the center while I'm at to bat. Now it feels forced. That's too easy. It feels... I'm gonna hit it anyways. I'll give you something raw. I feel like you're patronizing me with that one. Honestly, do you think I needed a win that bad? Come on. Come on, get it together. Get it together. I'm fine. Okay? Get it together. I guess we should get started. Alright, we're gonna go to Stella's again. Straight to Stella's, because that's what I would do. Let's check her house. Keen eye, powerful build, baby. Nobody see her? Yeah, where's she going? Yeah, fuck the cops. Keen eye again. No, we'll check her kitchen first this time. Investigate her room. I tell her that her jacket's gone. I do want to check her computer again because that was really funny. I'm going to say this time. If she didn't want us to snoop, she shouldn't have gone missing. I don't make the rules. I'm not going to dig through her personal files. God. Taxes of the last year and the previous year so I can steal her identity. Cheesecake, I will destroy you. Give me one moment. Stop it. Hey. Quit, dickhead. Rubbing the wall next to the litter box does not make the litter do the thing you want it to do. Yeah, we're going to see the posts again because those are hilarious. Maybe these will come into use later. Tommy Knocker's real dot wave. So funny. Okay, I think we've seen enough. Thank God. Certainly looks like a room. Okay, let's move on. Alright, let's save this time. I know about the guys at the diner now. But let's go to the mines. Now that I know about that's information I would not have had. And my first instinct was go to the mine. I need you to be less adversarial with my cousin. Come on, girl. We ask him about Stella first. They say we'll keep an eye out. Hell yeah. How goes the strike? We ask them about their demands. What are your grievances? That's it. Look, I need to talk to my cousin. I'd be happy to pass along your demands. Sure, if you think you can get her to come to the table. It could make a real difference. Just make sure you leave the actual demands to us. Okay, if I'm helping y'all out here, do you mind if I go talk to my cousin? Okay, you don't have to come, that's fine. Oh, it's you. Should I go? Yeah, and try not to get yourself noticed. Whoa, what happened to you? It's a Halloween costume. Huh? Really? Could have fooled me. Halloween's not till Monday, and this is some high-quality makeup work. It's a Halloween costume, don't make me repeat myself. What are you two talking about? That's for me to know and you to not to ask any questions about. You have nothing to do with any of this, so don't get involved. Should I be worried about... Don't say another word, just leave. I'll handle this. What is it, Cheesecake? Please, just forget you saw anything, okay? I can handle this on my own. Tabitha? I just talked to some guys. Out there. It doesn't seem that bad. Oh my god, contrary to what people would have you believe, I'm not a monster. The last MSA inspection was like a month ago, and it didn't find any issues. The Shaw mine isn't connected to the active mine either. Everything's fine. We did our own inspection before sending people back to work yesterday. Not that the men yelling outside the gates would tell you that. Because that's the convenient thing about demanding a safety inspection. They can just decide that whatever I do isn't good enough, just like they've already decided about yesterday's inspection. I'm not going to shut the mines down waiting for some overpriced consultants to come in and take a week or two to tell us what we already know. The mine is safe. As for everything else you mentioned, any one of those demands would be a stretch. All of them would run the mine out of business within a couple of months. The best I can do right now is promise them that it'll get better soon. But I don't think my word's worth much to them, and I don't feel like making promises I can't keep. If I'm right though, and things pick up soon, maybe I'll be able to give everybody a raise, or shorter shifts, or maybe even everything they're asking for. I'm not a monster. It's not like I enjoy working people so hard, but it's the only thing paying the bills. If overworking and underpaying your employees is the only way to keep this place, is the only way you can run this place, just close it. It's not worth it if you have to treat people like this. It means your business has already failed. No, I'm not giving up. I just need a little more time. If everyone could just have some patience, I can fix this. I can't throw away our family's legacy for one bad week. You don't have to worry about the legacy, Tabitha. Your mom is dead. My mom is dead. We're the last two Scarlets. It does not fucking matter. Oh my. You can just live your life, girl. Heavens to Betsy. It's alright. She's like 20-something. She should be in the club. You're right. I'm sure you didn't come here to talk about the strike. Why are you here? Don't get me wrong. It's nice to see a friendly face, but you shouldn't be up here. This is my battle to fight. Girl, I'm on your side. You keep trying to take this shit all on by yourself. That's the problem. I'm here. Lean on me. Goddamn. Stella's still missing. We've been looking all over towns. We don't have any leads. Tabitha groans with anxiety. You don't think Wayne? There wasn't any evidence at her house. She did. She seems to at least went home to grab her jacket. I'll see if I can figure something out. You got time to hang out later? I miss you. You do? You're not joking? I'm not gonna go missing. You don't look like you found any new leads. It feels like we've done our due diligence here. Let me talk to these guys again. God damn it. Where to next? Let's check the diner. I'll see if I can talk to these guys too. Hey, it's my homies. I remember these two. Hey, it's Red Hawk and Kanika. Long time no see. Hope the town's been treating you well. Are we interrupting something? Of course not. Everybody's welcome here. Just be careful not to step on any toes. Things have gotten a little tense over here the past couple of days. There's no way I can risk something like this. Y'all know my sister's tuition depends on this paycheck. I can't afford a place outside of company housing. This is too risky. We should just cut it right now before she starts firing people. I hate to say it, Zax, but Harrison might have a point. Everybody shut it. Smith just let me know the boss's cousin over there was snooping around the mines this morning. Let's not give the boss any more ammunition. Smith didn't seem Smith didn't seem to be too worried, but still, we don't have a lot of room for error here. Alright, I want to do both. Let's ask about Stella first, and then that. Any of you seen Stella? She's missing. The YouTuber? We ain't seen her. I hope she's okay. She hasn't been around, but I'll let you know if I hear anything. Look, kid, I don't care how well-intentioned Smith thinks you are. I'll be damned if we talk business in front of you. Jesus Christ, there's so much in here to be so mean to your fucking cousin, man. God damn. If the mine fails, none of you are even going to have jobs left to strike over. She's not blackmailing them, Kanika. God. They are. What are you talking about? Alright, hang on. What else can we say? Let me read that a little bit more thoroughly. Yeah, obviously we asked about Stella first. Yeah. This game wants me to choose a side so bad. And it's like, buddy, we can compromise. I'm not gonna fucking turn on my cousin, but I'm not like adverse to helping these people either, you know? God forbid we work together or something. God, right? Look, I support you guys, but maybe you can save this until next week. Her mom just fucking died. She's having a difficult week. Is that why she's forcing her workers to go back into the mine not 2 days after the collapse? Look, I'm iffy on the timing myself, but the Scarlets have taken advantage of folks for a long time. You can't blame people for wanting to do something about it. God damn it. What else? What else do we got? Stella first, obviously. Okay, let me save right here. That way I don't have to keep doing that. I am going to play mediator here. Don't pressure people. If they don't want to strike, they don't have to. No. I don't like that. I'm not fucking playing every angle. That's so annoying. I don't want to say that. I do have a horse in this race. I'm not a snitch. Nobody gives a shit about a ghost stealing some of my life, dude. I don't like that either. Jesus Christ, I don't like any of these options. Yes, Cheesecake says hello, everybody. Yeah. Yeah. Kanika, girl, you can't... I want to romance you, but you can't keep... I know you can't keep doing this about my cousin. Come on. I'm the only family she's got. Cheesecake makes a strong point. You're correct. I talked to her earlier today. I think I convinced her to back down. I want to see what they say about that. Are none of you going to comment how I'm old now? A ghost stole years of my life last night. Lol. Jesus Christ. It's turn on my cousin or turn on everybody, all fucking workers. Like, that's so frustrating. Cheesecake, honey. I know, it's frustrating. I know, baby. Isn't it frustrating? She wants to give them the shit. She wants to do it, but she... Like, they don't know that my cousin lives in fucking squalor. All of them live better than her. And she's doing her best to keep this damn mine running. I think I'm just going to have to make Kanika angry at me. It doesn't let me tell them that the mine is doing this bad, though. It doesn't let me tell them any of the information that my cousin told me, which is really frustrating. Yeah. Yeah. It really annoys me that it's not giving me a chance to say anything to her, either, Kanika, either. Like, yo, you gotta cut my cousin some slack, dude. I guess we should get going. Just checking on Oscar. Maybe he'll know. Damn, that's so frustrating. We're gonna do a separate save. Let's go. You make your way back towards the annex. It feels strange to be back here in light of the day, as if the events of the previous evening were all just a terrible dream. This hallway creeps me out. Kanika knocks on the door. Oscar, what's up, buddy? It's so good to see all of you. Red Hawk. His expression changes subtly, his eyebrows curving upwards with a twinge of guilt upon seeing you at his door. I hope you're doing well this morning. Please come in. You're doing really great, Rosalina. Not a lot of kids your age can take shots that well. You're being so brave. You don't have to talk to me like I'm 5, but you are brave. You really are, Rosalina. You're, like, so badass. Alexis is right. This is more than people have to deal with. This is more than most people have to deal with their whole lives. And here you are taking it like a champ. God, this woman hates. She wants me so bad. Look at how, God, this woman wants me so bad. Look at that. Immediate. Lord. Ma'am, you want me so bad. It's making, honestly, it's making you look a little desperate, okay? You want me so bad, honestly, it's a little embarrassing. Woman in the flannel? Yeah. Yes, the woman who hates me. Her kind demeanor vanishes as she turns and glares at you. Ah, the sign of love that I enjoy the most. Oh, I see we have visitors. But her glare vanishes as she takes in your new visage. Do you mean this? This mighty body that I've worked so hard for? Her features soften in a look of shock and concern. Mr. Gutierrez told me what happened last night, and I must admit I found it hard to believe with your face. It definitely looks like you've had years stolen from you, whatever that means. It's concerning. I'd like to give you a physical. Well, well, well. Lord. Inshallah. This was handed down specifically to me. Everybody else in the world who's played this game, this was put in just for me. I'm obviously going to flirt with her in front. Save first? Okay, yeah, you're right. I'm going to flirt with her in front of Kanika. Because Kanika, this will be also a little side jab at Kanika for constantly being mean about my cousin. Did you say you were interested in my body? Should we go somewhere private? Don't be ridiculous. I'm just concerned for your health. I may not know you very well, but I am a doctor, and seeing someone become this gaunt and gray overnight is alarming. Don't be weird about this. Just come by the clinic if you get a chance. Oh, I'm gonna get you next time. When I take powerful building hot, it's over for you, Dr. Kelly. It's gonna be over for you. How's Rosalina? How are you? Tired. My leg hurts a lot, but the medicine is helping. It's not so bad now. Plus, I got to lie down in an actual bed last night, and you have no idea how good that felt. Thanks, Red Hawk. That's what we do it for right there. That's why we do big damn hero stuff. That's why we do it. I can't believe you got any sleep last night. I can't believe you got any sleep last night at all after all that ghost stuff. I just sat on the couch with all the lights on. I don't think I slept at all. I really needed some rest after, the hospital and my foot. Your body is desperately trying to get you to rest, and all that activity yesterday was pretty brutal on your injury. It's never going to stop hurting if you keep pushing yourself. So, what are you not going to do today? Anything? That's right. You're staying right here. No walking around, no investigating haunted houses. Sorry, Dr. Kelly, I should have been better at stopping her. I take full responsibility. As her father, I should have no need for anyone to step in and take blame for anything. It's the hospital's fault for sending her home at all. It's gross negligence, if you ask me. But give it time. Then you can do all the activities you want. All right, Rosalina? No. It's not your fault, Hot Dad, when in his cardigan. He still feels bad about me. Come here, you take Oscar. I'll handle Dr. Kelly. Go ahead. Go. Get Oscar and get out of here, Chimera. I'll stay back and hold her off. That's super fucked up. Don't say that. Don't say that. And you guys seen Stella since last night? Not since dinner. Nope. No idea where she's been gone. Where she's gone. Stella's practically banging your door down trying to get evidence of ghosts. I don't think you were going to be able to stop her. There was no way we could have known how she would react when she found it. How's Reese? He's fine. He had a rough night, but he'll recover. He's used to this sort of thing. He just needs a couple days to get back on his feet. That means no more excitement, not even a movie. One more couldn't hurt. One more flirty option couldn't hurt, right? I'm just kidding. I'll respect this boundary. I will respect this boundary and not bother either of you anymore. That sounded suspiciously like sarcasm, but I'll choose to believe you mean it. Oh, I'm lying. Hella. We found something in Oscar's house last night. A stone carving that gave me and Tabitha a vision of what happened here. There was one in the mines the other night, too. Both of them had some sort of pull on me. Whatever they are, there's something like that in your clinic. I felt it last night. But I think you already know something about all that. About what? Some weird feeling you got? Look, after what I heard last night, I'm willing to believe there's something going on in Scarlet Hollow. But trust me, there's nothing strange going on at the clinic. Reese and I will be fine. Yeah, all right. Sure. But on the off chance that you're wrong and something does happen, aren't you worried about Reese? If the dinner was too much for him, I can't imagine how rough it'd be if he got hurt or possessed. Don't tell me how to care for my son. We have a system. He'll be fine. Sick. Super cool. So, you've got your meds, you've got your nest of pillows, a helpful friend by your side, and a cat to keep you company. Seems like you're all set. Make sure you do a whole lot of nothing today. I will. Bye, Dr. Kelly. Yes, thank you again for coming to see us, Joan. Joan, huh? Joan Kelly? That's your name? Interesting. I'll note that down. Not a problem. I'd much rather she stay put than have to go in and out of cars. I'll call later today and see how things are going. I hope the rest of the week is less eventful for the both of you. Goodbye, Rosalina. You make sure to stay put and keep Pixel company, okay? And I hope you'll take me up on my offer. I'm concerned about you. Aw, she does care. Just like Minthara, you just gotta keep trying to dig behind that armor piece, and eventually you'll get in there. Just like Minthara, you just gotta, guide her threats. You gotta guide her threats away. Ooh, they just bounce right off me. Ooh, keep threatening me. Oh, heavens. Only a weirdo would like that. Well, I'll let you kids have some space. Alexis, why don't you figure out a restful activity for you and Rosalina? Will do, Mr. Gutierrez. I bought some video games and puzzles for my house. And some movies, too. Whatever you want to do. What's up? Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine, or at least much better than yesterday. I can't thank you enough, Red Hawk. Big damn heroes, buddy. That's what we do it for. That's right, Cheesecake. I'd like to be as helpful as I can from here on out. Now our little situation is dealt with, I'll finally have time to dig into the town archives. Our house was haunted because someone was murdered there. The mine collapse the other night was because of some mass grave. With enough research, maybe we'll be able to get a step ahead of this next crisis, and we can actually preempt it. That is, assuming there's going to be a next crisis. Something tells me we're not in the clear yet. We should compare notes. Not that I have anything to start with, but if you know anything that might narrow down my research, it'll save me a lot of time. I don't think we know more than you do, but we've got some hunches. Yeah. It's not 5 yet, honey. It's not 5 yet. It's not eat time. Yeah. I can't help but feel like there must be some inciting event. Since everything started getting weird seemingly overnight, what was the inciting event? Was or starting to... I have no idea. It's probably me coming to town. Me being here, all this shit kicked off when I got here. If there's root cause of this, hopefully there's a way to put a genie back in its bottle. Yep, yeah. It's probably me, brother. I'm gonna do my best to find out anything similar to this. Cheesecake, go. I don't want to send him in there. Okay, well, that's fine. If we're lucky, just those three about now, yeah. If the ghost really is gone, we should look at the carving now, right? Not that I want to go back into that creepy basement, but that thing has to be the most solid lead we have at this point, right? Not a chance. I know the ghost is probably gone for good, but that thing is evil. And if there's even the slightest chance that going back down there triggers something, it's not worth disturbing. It's not until we know more. It's gone, buddy. I paid the price. It's gone. Yeah, make sure Pixel stays inside. I'm probably going to break into the clinic and see what I can find. What are you talking about? You already have an open invitation to visit at this point. You don't even need to break in. He has an open invitation for a physical. I don't think Dr. Kelly is going to be too appreciative of that turning into an investigation. We should be cautious about what we do next. We don't want anyone to get attacked or possessed by even more ghosts, even if it is to help a friend. I don't know if we have time to play it safe. Just give me your day or two to research before we do anything rash, okay? Nah. Sounds like you got something to work on. We're going to go back and find Stella. Thanks for the lead. Yeah, I actually do want to... Oh, shit. Before you can suggest your next move, you start to feel woozy. Spots form at the edge of your vision. Your legs suddenly feel unstable. Your body sending clear... Ah, shit. It pains you to imagine how difficult the effect of Charlie's deal would be to manage for someone less fit than yourself, even if your powerful body is struggling to walk from place to place. You manage to shake it off before Kanika can notice, but still, it won't be much longer before your aching muscles needs to rest. You plan your next move carefully. I'm done. I don't want to go to the church or the cops. Let's go to the fucking... Let's go have tea. Hopefully she'll have something that'll help me. Kanika, there you are. You were supposed to stay in bed today, remember? And hello, Red Hawk. Hope you're sufficiently recovering from last night's fiasco. No, dude, I feel like shit, but, you know. It is what it is, you know? Give me some tea. Help fucking fix me, dude. Or do something, you know, make it so I can recover. Stella's missing, and Stella can take care of herself, unlike you. You need bed and rest and lots of fluids. You don't need to go running around town spreading that cold of yours. Go on, get up to bed. I'll be in a minute with more tea. I thought you had some kind of important thing to talk to Red Hawk about. I'm really feeling okay. I want to hear what you wanted to say to him. I'll just be doing a tea reading. Haven't those always bored you to tears? Okay, you're right. I'm not feeling well. I really should lie down. Bye, Red Hawk. Bye. Good thing Kanika has her mom looking out for her. She seems so tired today, and you'll probably be able to find Stella without her. Hello. What's up, Miles? What's up, bro? Tea is life? Lol, that's so funny. Alright, let's look around the room. Cheesecake, honey, it's not 5 yet. No. You have food. I see it. You have a little baby bit left. Sorry, I want to look around the room. Why does Miles look bigger than Kanika in this picture? You guys can't see it. I'll show you. I'll move myself again. Stuff just keeps happening. Boink. Boink. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys can see, but Kanika is like angry facing in this picture, which is fucking hilarious. And this is her dad. We see. Thank you, Sneaker. Appreciate it, buddy. Ooh. There's a Nautilus shell. Whole bunch of tea. Okay, sorry. I'll move me back. Yeah, that looks right. Damn hair pissing me off. Okay. Sorry. Please have a seat. I'll bring you a fresh cup. Yeah, give me something that helps, lady. You take a seat at the small table at the edge of the room. It's dark here, only a sliver of sunlight to filter through the heavy curtains, supplemented by the bright glow of lights over the planter in the corner. Sybil joins you at the table and places a cup in front of you. It smells light and citrusy, with an undercurrent of decaying earth. It's the same tea you sampled with the Avery. I'll be able to do a reading once you're done. Until then, how about we just chat? Drink the tea, it's good for you. It fucking better be. I'm starting to not trust this lady. I don't like this look. I drank the last time without even worrying about it. The citrusy smell is fleeting, quickly replaced with the earthiness at its core, like you've taken a mouthful of dirt. But the aftertaste combines with the two flavors. Honey, shut up. Something soothing and medicinal. You find yourself feeling more comfortable. Your muscles relaxing for the first time in days. I should have saved first, huh? I'm starting to not trust this lady. Hang on. Sorry, hang on. Let me be sarcastic again because I'm hilarious. Warn her about that. But I think you already know something about all that. Because I'm picking up that she's... You know, obviously we're not going to talk about her poisoning Reese because I don't know if that's true. She does seem scared of him, so it is probably true. Skip through this. Yeah, those carvings seem important. There's 3 that we know of. Keep the ditch, keep Pixel inside. I know she just offered me free medicine, but I don't trust her. She's hiding something. Yeah, we gotta get back and look for Stella. I already gave you your lead. My powerful build saves my ass again. Let's go get tea with your mom. Yeah, we come in. I get keen-eyed, so I pick up on that. Follow Sybil to the tea room. Okay. I want to see what happens if I don't drink the tea. Oh, I don't get a choice to not drink it. What if I cut straight to the point? Well, I'll lighten her up first. I'll hit her with something I don't super care about, but I'll make her feel like I'm, you know, my mom. But of course, a town this size, you get to know everybody, no matter the age difference might be. Vivian was a little younger than me, which meant I always had a certain older sister instinct about her. Her family wasn't good to her. Pearl Inn was a lot more like her great-grandmother Edwardine, which is to say, she's not a very kind woman. Similar to Tabitha, but with more social grace and considerably more hatred for her fellow man. But your mother wasn't a shrinking violent either. How do you know about my great-grandma? See, that's just making me trust you even less. Gim Gam. I know Cheesecake. I don't trust her either. Something's fucking wrong here. She was just as stubborn as any other Scarlet, so her family choosing her as their punching bag made her into quite the rebel. Oh, okay, that's why. That's how she knows. Okay. Yeah, where are all the dudes at in my family? I suppose they just haven't been very noteworthy since Edwardine took over the mines. Her husband died a long time ago, and to be quite honest, I can't even recall his name. Might have been Stuart or something just as forgettable. From what Vivian said, her father was some teenage fling that ended once your grandmother found out she was pregnant. I'm fairly certain it was similar for Vivian, though she was much older, and I believe she was the one who ended it, what with skipping town and all. Does nobody in this fucking town have two parents? That line came up earlier, and I didn't say it, but now I regret saying it. The only person in town who has two parents that I know of is Bo, Duke's kid. And we haven't seen his mom, we just know that, he's mentioned her. How do I know she's even alive? Why were they raised by Edwardine? What the hell happened to my grandma? Their entry into this world was violent, I'm afraid. Their mother was young, too young to be pregnant, especially with twins. She didn't survive the labor. What happened when my mom found out she was pregnant? She came to me for advice. She was distraught. It was like she'd been handed a death sentence. Maybe it was fear from what had happened to her own mother. Maybe it was something else. She seemed convinced that she was in danger. Tabitha had already been born by then, of course, but she was born in wedlock, so I assumed your mother's worries were something to do with religion. But the Scarlets weren't particularly religious. Yes, because there's some kind of fucking curse on this town. It's always had me wondering what it was about your family that made her panic so much about the thought of having a baby. Alright, well this was all nice, but quit yanking me around. You have something to tell me, just come out and say it. I'll need your tea leaves first. I have pieces of the puzzle, but the tea leaves should help me get a full picture. Wedlock is such a weird word. Yeah. I don't want to drink the tea now, honestly. I don't like how your face changes after I sip it. Yeah, I guess I'll fucking finish the tea. I don't like how your face keeps changing when I drink the tea, lady. Tea's delightful. Sure it is. Tea has also helped with your condition, at least a little bit. You still feel aged and worn, but you're a little less tired and a little mentally sharper than you were a few minutes ago. Okay. Dear, this doesn't bode well. You've got just about every warning that can fit in the bottom of a cup. Cross, kettle, hourglass. All these mean death, misery, difficulty. And the hourglass ties it together with definite urgency. No shit, lady. Tell me something I don't know. It's fair to assume that this all has to do with whatever brought the ditchlings. Something is coming, and whether any of us can stop it, I'm not sure. We may at the very least be able to figure out what it is. There's a central figure here. A cat. An enemy. Lurking in plain sight. How do I know you're not the cat? It doesn't even let me say it? That's frustrating. Who here do I think is the most suspicious? Other than her. I don't really find any of these people. I mean, Doc Kelly has been acting weird. She's hiding something. But I don't think she's dangerous to me. She clearly doesn't like me. But to me, that feels like it doesn't have shit to do with me. She's afraid of her son. So I don't feel like she's too concerned about what I got going on. Tabitha acts like a cat, but Tabitha, this game wants me so hard to turn on my cousin, and I'm not falling for it. She has already said that Wayne is nothing to be worried about, and Wayne I've seen several times, and he hasn't harmed me, even though I don't trust her. Do I think Stella is suspicious past her seemingly to want to have sex with my cousin? She is in plain sight. I'm not going to choose Kanika because even though... Maybe. We might come back to Stella. We're not going to choose Kanika because I'm trying to romance her, even though I skipped a couple of the flirt options. Don't at me. She's obviously adversarial with my cousin, which I don't like, but I think that eventually, hopefully, I can fix that. She's reasonable. I think I can talk to her, you know? Oscar, to me, seems too incompetent, lovingly, of course, to be a danger to me. Like, this guy can't even control his daughter. Now, Reese. Reese is physically close by, but I've only seen the guy once. So why would he be the cat? I haven't spent enough time with Avery, with either of these two, and she's more concerned with her son. I feel like the game. I feel like he's like the Pastor Daniel is the most obvious fucking red herring of all of these. I think I'm gonna choose Stella. I think I'm gonna choose Stella. Let's see. Did I save? I saved. Cat could be Stella. It's always. I feel like she keeps disappearing as soon as things start going south. She left Tabitha and I in the mines after that carving gave us a vision, and she disappeared as soon as the ghost. See, I wasn't even thinking about that. Okay. And she's been actively courting danger. That's true. She seems too trustworthy. That's funny. She disappeared last night. We haven't been able to find a hint as to where she might be. What if she's plotting something? I think I'm going to choose this last one. She keeps disappearing as soon as things go south. So you've been having visions. How interesting. Damn. Ah, fuck. Now I feel like I made a mistake by letting her know that. Damn. It's a good thing I prepared this blend. My grandmother used to swear by it as the best way to make sense of sights granted by the beyond. Stella's never had the best coping mechanisms, especially after she lost her parents. What you see as malice could be her struggling with inner demons. She's just a hurt soul who's been dealt a difficult hand. Well, so was my cousin, and nobody's given her a fucking fair shot, you know? You should trust your own judgment here. Friend or family, the cat will make itself known soon enough. You don't have to figure out an answer right away. It often takes time for the mind to connect the dots. Just be on guard. Keep vigilant that someone close to you isn't to be trusted. We know from the ditchling that something terrible is coming your way, and it's likely that it's connected to some hidden enemy. Perhaps we could try to counteract whatever might be planned for you. Judging by what you told me last night, those stones, the carvings, the seals, whatever you call them, I think it's likely they have something to do with it. Yeah, no shit. Until the cat reveals itself, it seems like your best course of action is to seek these carvings out, piece together what you can from your visions, and arm yourself with information. Yeah, but now I feel like you're pushing me towards it. How that benefits you. Maybe it's just tea leaves, that's true. It would be hilarious if I went through all this and it ended up being bullshit. That'd be so fucking funny, dude. That'd be so funny, dude. Woo, boy. Alright, serious mode. Hang on. Come on now, chat. Come on now. Chat, we're doing something serious here. Okay? Let me fix my hair again. Yeah, there's definitely one back at the... Game is leading me here, so this is where we're probably going to go. This lady fucking knows where they are. So me saying it, I don't think is gonna matter. I think I felt another one in the clinic. That's good. If you can find your way inside and uncover another stone, I could give you a leg up on your adversary. You'll just have to be careful to avoid the doctor. Something tells me she won't take too kindly to you sniffing around her clinic. If I recall correctly, there's a hill there that'll take you nearly all the way to the second story, and she never locks any of those doors up there. See, she's trying to... Oh, God. Just in case that's helpful information. That's all I can offer. Lady... Nobody has been more suspicious than you. It makes me pretty frustrated that I couldn't just straight up confront her there. But... how does she know that? I know, that's what I'm saying. You helped last night. Why don't you come with me? I may have been able to see through that spirit's illusions, but I'm not some kind of all-powerful entity. I'm an old woman. I have trouble with my knees, and my eyesight isn't what it used to be. In most situations, I'd be more of a liability than a helpful companion. Imagine if I'd been in those mines with you. Some use I'd be, struggling to climb over rocks and ladders, throwing my back out from all the crouching. Yeah. Like I said, she's a lady. You're only making me more suspicious of you. Thank you again for humoring an old lady and stopping by for a chat. Yeah? And remember, be careful who you put your trust in. According to the tea, the cat is getting ready to pounce, and merely being ready for it is not enough. Yeah? I love fucking with this kid, dude. Ghosts are real, just thought you should know. Yeah, I know. I've seen tons of videos, ghosts and stuff on the internet. I'm not 12. So, Kanika has a cold, huh? That's what she said. She was trying to get out of work again. Like, I didn't have anything to do better all week than she sits in the room watching anime. Says the guy in Goku pants. Everybody knows Dragon Ball was a good anime. She watches the trashy shit. See any weird rocks around town? Yeah, you. He smirked. Clearly this is a very sick burn, and you should feel bested by his wit. I'm old now, thanks for noticing. Didn't you always look like that? Love you too, buddy. Mom, I don't need more tea. I'm just gonna lie down for a while. I could use a breather. Let's hang out for a minute. Oh, hey! Okay, come in. Gotta look at her room, obviously. Oh my god, of course she loves Sesshomaru. I had you fucking pegged for a Sesshomaru lover the moment I saw you. Inuyasha reference. She's got a Parasite, Parasite the anime picture up here behind my head. Books. I don't recognize these two. If you would like the goth... Yeah, hey. Me, a man with very, very noticeable weaknesses. Okay, when you're fighting a boss in a game and they have a big glowing red spot that you're very clearly, obviously supposed to shoot, and you like it, huh? It's fine then. Goth women and mean women. You look at you look up my weaknesses, there they are. You know exactly how to counter me. Does that not make you happy, huh? Knowing my weaknesses, knowing how to defeat me? She's got some Junji Ito stuff over here. I do love Junji. He also loves cats, so it is very, very wise that they put him in this game. As this the game developers are Black Tabby Games or Tabby Cat Gamings or something like that. They're all about cats, is the thing. Anyways. We're back in serious mode. Hi, hello, how you doing? Nika's room is the sort of place that's stuck between the past and the present. Faded stickers from her childhood lie on her bookshelf. Yes, they do. And boxes packed with belongings in corners of her room. A terrarium on her desk catches your eye. To anyone else, it might seem empty, but you easily spot the creature lurk within. What's up, buddy? I see you. I don't usually have people over. Don't judge me too harshly for the state of this place. Obviously, we're going to do that. We'll get back to it. Saving over. Nice empty terrarium with only sticks and definitely no creatures. Rick the Stick. Oh, you're joking. I'm a little out of it. You don't have to be nervous about me seeing in your room. There's no better way to get a sense of who somebody really is. And do you like what you see? I see all of that mess you tucked under your bed into your closet. It's cute. About us. Yes. I know we've only known each other for a couple of days, but I really care about you. I guess I just, wanted to let you know. Do you really mean it? We just met. Of course I mean it. I don't mince words. Motherfucking action man. Wow. Am I dreaming? I must be dreaming. You're like so jacked and you like me? Hell yeah, buddy. You already know. You have cured my illness. I am made well again to the power of reciprocated crush. Yay! Obviously, I'm gonna wrap her up. Yay! Her body is soft against yours, and you can feel her heart beating quickly in her chest. Yay! All right, Chad. I might have to. This might be just for me. You guys might have to play this yourself. She smells incredible. Her sleek braids exude a perfume of warm coconut, an aroma of flowery cucumber that wafts from her skin. The scents melding to create a sweet tropical bouquet. After a long minute, you pull away, your hands lingering on the soft curve of her waist. Nice. As you stare into each other's eyes. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I don't do this, like, ever. Never even passed second base or first base? I don't even know what the bases are. I'm messing this up already. This is why, because I get all flustered and weird about ghost people because I'm scared and they're gonna figure out how unlikable I am. I'm doing it right now. Wow, I can't stop myself. Okay, no, I'm cool. I'm totally cool. We like each other and that's cool. Hey. Screw hanging out in my room for the rest of the day. Wherever you're headed, I want to come with you. Got to maximize the amount of time we spend together before we go back to Atlanta, right? Even if we make plans for later on, I want to be with you right now. But where could we go? Girl, you gotta stay home. And we ain't gonna do that, I guess. Maybe with me romancing her, I can talk her into being less adversarial with my cousin. Like, girl, you gotta chill out. Actually, we are gonna hit that be right back screen really quick. I gotta feed my babies. Give me one moment. Okay, I'm back. Kanika, you should not come with me because you're sick and you need to rest, but alright, we'll push it. I don't want to put her in danger. Let me save. I don't want to put her in danger. Damn. You say nothing. Alright, well, I guess I'll say it. I was hoping to see Reese sometime today. I want to ask if he knows anything about Stella and, you know, make sure he's okay after what happened at dinner. Let's do it. Mm-hmm. Before you make it up the stairs, the light turns on, startling you both. I thought you were going to get some rest, Kanika. You should really get back to bed, or this cold of yours will only get worse. But I still have a lot of energy. I don't feel like sitting around. I don't think I need to. Of course you do. I know you best. And you just haven't been yourself these past few days. All this running around has been a detriment to your health. Miles and I want to see you healthy. You hold this family together. You shouldn't get between a mother and her daughter. Sybil knows what's best here, and Kanika is more than capable of speaking for herself. Keen-eyed, why are you making her confront your mother? You barely know Kanika, and yet you're trying to drive a wedge between her and her family. She's clearly been pushed to her limits. She can't keep up with you. You need to let her rest. Sybil's about to get sent to hospice? Yeah, she's about to get sent into the fucking stratosphere when I uppercut her. I know that something's off about this lady. I know, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. I know I've been neglecting the general store, and I let Miles run off the other day. That was irresponsible of me. That's all right, Kanika. He could have gotten hurt, but he didn't. And it seems like you learned a valuable lesson. Now let's get you to bed. You just need another day to recover, and then you can get back to all the town mystery business. Red Hawk, you'll be fine without her. Yeah, see, you're the fucking cat, lady. I don't trust you either. That just makes her so fucking suspicious, man. Now, since Sybil is giving me such a suspicious vibe, I'm not going to break in, actually. I think I am just going to go up there. Gim Gam is making me super fucking sus. I think I'm just going to go talk to the doctor. This lady knows something. I'm gonna extend my hand to this lady, non-romantically, and see if we can work on this together. She's scared of her son. I want to help. Let's just... And I don't think she is the cat. I don't believe that she is. I think it's Stella or Sybil. Those are my prime suspects. The interior feels surprisingly modern compared to its exterior, though you can still get a glimpse of ornate bones in the building peeking through the decorative molding. Yeah, that's fucking every building in the South, buddy. You feel that odd sensation again. The nagging pull of whatever it was wanted you to find. Before it can drag you too far into the clinic, Dr. Kelly puts aside her paperwork and makes her way down the hall. Her expression is still as exasperated as ever. God. God. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on me. Is this what it's like? All these... I know, all these hot people. I know. Yeah, the mommy tsundere, for sure. Yeah, she reminds me of Minthara. That's what it is. That's why I said it earlier. Yeah. Despite the fact that she's the one who asked you to take time your day to come here. Yeah, you made it. Good. Exam room's just this way. You don't need a doctor's appointment. You need to find whatever's been calling you here. Let me be straightforward with her. I feel something pulling at me. I should go find it. The only thing pulling at anyone here is the mystery of what happened to your body that made you look aged overnight. The exam room is just to your right. Oh, hell yeah. Powerful build. Did you say blood work? I hate needles. How is that powerful blood? How is that powerful? She's not being nice to me. She's a doctor. I mean, strongmen have fears too. Yeah, but it's not needles. I'm not afraid of needles. I have tattoos. Like, why would I be afraid of needles? She's not suddenly being so nice to me. She does care about her doctor. She does care about her work. I'm telling you, Doc, I'm old because of some magic. It's not some kind of disease. Don't talk. I'm trying to listen to your heart. Yeah, alright. Even if that's the case, it's better for you to know the extent of the damage. That's true. It is. Have you always had a heart murmur? No doctor has ever said that you have a heart murmur. I don't have a damn heart murmur. What are you talking about? Before you can answer, she attaches a blood pressure cuff to your arm, inflating it. A few quick pumps. Nah, probably no biggie, right? Nah, it's probably no biggie, right? It's not that big of a deal on its own, but if it sprang up overnight because of whatever happened to you, along with the new wrinkles in your gray hair, it might become worrying. Makes me wonder what else has been damaged. Your blood pressure is fine, but it's higher than what I expect for someone with your level of fitness. Let me know if you feel any pain. I'm interested in your thoughts on the folks around town. We really don't need to do small talk. You know my mom will? Small talk it is then. I did. We were friends growing up. She was sarcastic, but nice. I like that about her. A hell of a lot more pleasant to be around than her sister. What about Pearl Ann? I don't know shit about her. Viv and I used to joke that she was an evil twin. I'm not sure you can call it a joke if it's actually true. See, she's opening up. Sorry, I shouldn't speak ill of the dead. You know Sybil well? The doctor stiffens at the question. Of course she doesn't like Sybil. Dr. Kelly doesn't seem like the type to get along with anybody. No, that's not wise because Sybil's fucking suspicious. I know as well as anybody else here, she's yet another resident of Scarlet Hollow. She really come to see me more often, but she has her own ideas about help. She seems to think drinking a gallon of tea a day will grant her immortality. I'm sure I'll be seeing more of her when she realizes that's not the case. You got any history about my family? Of course I do. Folks around here all learn the important myths about your family. The whole bootstraps thing with Silas, the founding of the town by mighty Andrew J. Scarlet, and of course the big collapse, the evil Charles Shaw who gets all the blame. Your family's a big deal in town. Of course I know about them, only as much as anyone else. Not really into local history. I don't want to call her scary. She's not scary, but I do want to see what she says here. I do want to just ask this first part without the fucking ellipsis. You got something against me, lady? Yeah, people tell me that. I'm a brusque person. It's just part of who I am. I don't mean to come off as rude. Plus, Stella and Kanika showing up with you in tow meant I would have to be a tough parent and turn you all away, and I hate having to do that. It's probably made me more prickly than I need to be. In my defense, I'm just being protective. His health is difficult at this point and will be for the rest of his life. It means I have to be more strict than I'd like. But I'm sorry that I let that impact the way I've spoken to you. I'll try to be more thoughtful. Yeah, it's alright, lady. No big deal. I don't actually think you're scary, but okay. Thanks for helping me out. No problem, just doing my job. I'd feel negligent if I saw someone go through what you've gone through and didn't step in, even if there's not much I could do to help. I'd like to check out your lungs. Can you breathe in this for me? Make sure you keep a tight seal on it. You do your best. You can tell your lungs aren't quite what they used to be. Damn. Yeah, that's what I expect given everything else. Again, I don't have data just by judging your age. I'm able to tell from a quick once over. It's looking like you're the equivalent of a decade older, and not the best decade. Damn, that sucks. Let's see what your blood work has to say about all that. Are you gonna feed my blood to your vampire son? Woo, that's so funny. I bet he is, but no, he's not. He's been outside. He can't be. You write papers about me? Oh, I kind of wanted you to write papers about me. Damn. He might be a Cullen. Lol. There. See? That's all we had to do. Not at all bad. Alright, that's all we can do for now. I'll make sure to notify you when I get the results, and I'll send them to your GP. You do have a regular doctor back home, right? I feel like this is one of those choices that, like, immediately make me, like, for good. Like, it fills in backstory. So I'm going to say, yeah, of course I do. Good. They're in for a shock when you get back home, that's for sure. You're free to go. You know where to find the door. Get a checkup. Lol. Antagonistic Doctor Roleplay ASMR. That's so funny that that's the name of the achievement. You guys didn't see it because of my face. I'm so sorry. You're free to explore as you please. You've been caught by the pull of an object, an overwhelming curiosity guiding you around the corner into the dark stairways. It's been left ajar again, as if inviting you to enter. You are a vampire! Red Hawk? What are you doing in the morgue? Vampire! What are you doing in the morgue? He's gonna be like, oh, I just like to lay here because of my paintings. Vampire! I'm not. Please don't stake me. I just sometimes find it easier to sleep down here. Don't ask me why. Yeah, dude, you're a painter. Obviously. Walk straight past his ass. Hey, are you alright? You look kind of possessed there for a second. Are you good? Make him understand. Why wall? Need see thing, but wall in way. There's some kind of magic shit going on, man. But it's telling me I need to get behind that wall. You're really serious, aren't you? This is probably a bad idea, huh? But if you really need to get in there, I'm pretty sure there's an emergency act somewhere upstairs. I just need to get the doc out of our hair. Should take 2 seconds. Why use the axe when I have arms? Why not just break the wall with fist? Right back. Hey, Mom. I still feel like shit, but I think I can finally try to keep some juice down. It looks like we're all out, though. Really? I thought I just picked some up. I've got an errand to run on Main Street anyway. I'll go pick up some orange juice and some ginger ale too. That'd be awesome. Sorry to ask. I know you're probably busy. That is a very you answer. It's funny that he did it in like caveman speak too. Why axe, me fist. That's so funny. I'm just gonna lie in bed until I get back. Thanks, Mom. I'll take it easy. Lol. Gaslighter. Gaslighter of the century. It worked! I'm surprised it let me walk away. Her office is vacant. No axe in here. Find something interesting? They're your family's death certificates. Why the fuck? Enoch, why the fuck are you here? Sleep apnea. Her middle name's Chrysanthemum? Lol. I feel like that was forbidden knowledge. '89, heart failure. Pretty normal. Made it to almost 90, died of normal personal illness. Enoch. Why is this in here? He fell off a cliff? These motherfuckers all died young as hell. He was 30. He was 24. Oh, they died in Normandy. Yeah. Oh, Edwardine. My great grandma had a stillbirth. Alexandra Scarlet. She was 9. She's missing. Edwardine. The owner of the doll went missing. Marybelle Scarlet. That's my grandma. Shit, I'm not supposed to be in here. We gotta hide. Squeeze in here with my big ass. Hey, you have elf ears, brother. You know that? God, that makes you more and more fucking... Hey, buddy. Why do you have elf... You are a fucking vampire, aren't you? Why do you have elf ears? Did you guys see that? Yep, there's the axe. Yes, there it is. Keys, keys. Here we go. Put some shoes on, bro. Why are your dogs out? His nails are sharp, too, now that you look at it. This guy must be a fucking vampire. Dead ass? Splash of brown catches your eye. There's a small sprig of what looks like furry berries. Wide, 8-pronged leaf still attached to the base. The end of the sprig leaking sap onto the countertop. It's fresh. Now we can... Does she make her own medicine? don't think she's allowed to do that. She's not a pharmacist. This was just restoring stuff for patients from a pharmacist in Brevard. Why would she be making her own? That was the door in front of the house. Come on. If we hurry, we can get you back downstairs. I'll run interference. We can go back downstairs quick. Why'd you put that berry in your pocket, buddy? What are you doing there, Clank? I thought I told you to go rest. Oh, I'm just going to chill in the morgue. I got my speakers, so if you hear some weird sounds, it's just my music. I'll be sure to put in earplugs and drown all that industrial clanging you listen to, lol. You know I'm not the biggest fan of you spending time down there. It can't be good for your mental health to hang out in the refrigerator for corpses. Do you at least have a blanket this time? Yeah, I'll be fine. Let's just change the scenery. My room feels too claustrophobic right now. Gaslighter Supreme. Okay, I'll let you know when it's time for dinner. Gaslighter Supreme. Hey. Whoa. Hey, I should probably warn you, something spooky might happen when we break that wall down. Good. I feel like I've been missing out lately. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot to explain. I wanted to work with her on this, but the game's not letting me. Let's do this. It's like cutting through butter. Good, I'm feeling alright. Holy shit. There's a whole hallway back here. Thick, stale air leaks from the hole, filling the morgue with an earthy mildew smell, like the room is already filling with dirt. And with the stink of the grave-like room becomes an even stronger compulsion. You step forward. Yeah, I bet I do. Climb into the hole. This is wild. I had no idea this was here. Yeah, I'm seeing your sharp nails, buddy. I don't know if he's a vampire. Something's wrong with him, though. This is wild. I have no idea any of this was down here. An entire hospital wing rotting away for what decades behind some flimsy drywall. Whoa, are you okay? No, buddy. You don't respond and you don't bother to retrieve the axe. The wall is near rotten. Water damage having eaten away at the wood over the course of unknowable years. The planks nearly reduced to sawdust. You just tear into it. Enoch, I thought you weren't going to come. I was worried you'd leave me here forever. I said there's nothing I could do. I'll never use my legs again. Enoch, what am I going to do? Calm down, Teddy. These doctors don't know what they're talking about. That's his brother. I've been doing my own research and I found us an alternative. We won't have to worry about a thing from here on out, I promise. I went to talk with the witch. A witch? But it's nonsense. It's all right. It's all sorted out. We're taking you home today and everything will be resolved by this time next week. You're in an unfamiliar bed. Reese leans against the far wall, eyeing you with concern and curiosity. Who could this so-called witch be? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I was worried you'd slipped into a coma or something. You tore down a wall like a wild animal, found some weird carving and collapsed. I think you might have had some kind of seizure. You alright? I had a vision. Like a hallucination? I have those sometimes too. Used to have a lot of them as a teen. It's always just weird little things, like my hand would look wrong, or my neck would seem too long, the room would feel smaller. I think these visions are things that actually happened. Whoa, I wonder if you'd see anything else if you went back there. Or if there are more in town. Maybe if you collect them all, you'll finally be able to unravel this whole big mystery. That seems fun. Dr. Kelly know I'm here? No, I snuck you back into the house while she was busy in the medical storage room. Figured you wouldn't want to come back into the morgue. I think I should probably get going. The stone... Stella's still missing, and the stone finally stopped yelling at me. That might be a little tricky. Doc's on the warpath up there. I refused to take my medicine, and she's not happy about it. But after I looked this up... There's no way I was going to take anything she gave me. She's been poisoning me for years. I went ahead and blocked my door so she can't get down here. Now we just have to wait for her to get out. Why would your mom poison you? I don't know. But the internet says this is castor bean. It's used to make ricin, a super deadly poison that causes some of my exact symptoms. And death, usually. The thing I can't figure out is whether she's been trying to kill me slowly or if she's just trying to keep me sick enough to depend on her. Either way, I don't think I ever had an illness. I think the illness was me growing up and becoming less easy to control. She sure found a cure for that. Ricin is really bad. How are you not dead? I don't know. Because you're a vampire. Maybe it's low enough doses? Maybe I developed a tolerance? But I think the fact that I feel more and more alive by the minute is enough proof that she was keeping me sick. I don't need solid evidence. No matter what, we should get out of this basement soon. Where will we go? The only person I know that has a car is Kanika, and she's not answering her phone. I don't know anybody else. I don't have any other family I can go to. I never even finished high school. When I got out of this house, I don't know. How do I know? I don't know how I can make sure I don't just wind up back here. One step at a time, buddy. You shouldn't call her my mom. As far as I'm concerned, she's forfeited that title. I don't even think I should call her a doctor. She's just some woman now. Can't wait for her to be in the rearview mirror the rest of my life. We'll see if we can wait her out. If she doesn't fall asleep by 10, we can figure something else out. These windows are supposedly shatterproof, which she always said was for burglars. Now I assume it was a way to keep me boxed in. But you've tried to break them anyway. A distraction seems like a good idea. As you can probably tell, I'm getting a little jittery. Maybe it's the lack of poison in my system. Maybe the fact that my whole perception of reality is turned on its head. Probably a combo. It doesn't feel awful to me. I did want to watch that movie. Do whatever you want to do. Do whatever it is you do to kill time, preferably something that'll help me ignore my mounting anxiety. I only do two things. I paint and watch movies. I doubt watching me paint would be very entertaining enough to distract you. So movie it is. Damn. This is a slow burn of a movie, but the dread is managing its build is palpable in the room. Or maybe that's just how it feels down here all the time. What with the grisly paintings, the lack of lighting, cinder block walls, and of course the fact the woman is currently lurking upstairs has been poisoning him since his teens. Yeah. Probably for good reason. I've seen a couple of this director's other films, and they're all interesting. This is probably the best one. The way it jump cuts to unrelated TV showing records of the wind-up. It's found footage to its fullest, yeah. I can't believe I'll be able to just do things from here on out. He does have fangs. Okay, guy's a vampire. Lol. His mom might be in the right here, but hey man, happy to support you. Yeah, that definitely. Maybe you're the cat too, buddy. Reese, you feeling alright? I'm just jittery. I've had a really weird day. I think being down here is making me anxious. I'm hopped up on adrenaline. Maybe winging out at the dock is a bad idea. The longer we wait, the more she'll figure out we're onto her. It'd be too easy for her to just lock me a gun and be thorough about it this time. Hey, it's Wayne! That voice, I know that voice. I think you might be overreacting, bud. Ah. As Reese tears at his clothes, paint bubbles out from the canvases, his ghoulish figures peeling themselves out of their two-dimensional worlds, invading yours, crawling up the walls. Grab my hand, I'll pull you out. Leave us alone! Oh, is he a Wendigo? I bet some of you are saying would even more now. I bet some of you were uninterested and now you are. In a surge of violence, the change that has been brewing inside Reese finally comes. As it manifests, the broken basement window is sealed off and Wayne along with it. I can fight him. Let's save first, actually. We aren't safe, but I feel strong now. I think I can save us. Stay here. I'll be right back. I just got to deal with the doc. I don't want you to kill your mom, buddy. So let's load that. You've seen enough to know you ought to leave. Tear through these mofos. You toss the chair out of the way and tear through the paintings covering the door. They stretch and rip, yellow and red globs of paint coating your hands and viscera. Finally, the wood's slippery in your painted grip. You fling the door open. Yoink. Let me warn the doctor. I can't let anyone leave right now. She might find a way out, but it's okay. I'll make it so she won't be able to hurt anyone anymore. Go back downstairs. You'll be safe there. I'm not going to let you kill your mother, man. You won't be able to stop me. It has to be done, Red Hawk. I'm sure you'll understand once the moment has passed. You make your way to the door that beckoned you yesterday. All intrigue is now washed away. You know where it leads. You know the secrets the stone lurked inside the basement. The clinic share you. Now the clinic holds a new horror. Let's see if he's already killed his mom. Duck! Roll out the way. Yoink! Trank dart, lol. That's why you're scared of him. You're going. Aw. Damn, I didn't get to read that. It's probably something like, you're gonna have to do better than that. No, how did you... As if you could stop me, you pathetic waste of flesh. Wayne should be fine. I want to protect his mom. Run to the morgue and grab the axe. Hey. You, Red Hawk. I'm stuck in the safe room. I can't help you from there, but you can help both of us. You survived. What the hell's going on? I think you can probably put that together. I need you to get to the medical storage room. I'll give you instructions when you get there. Yep, you got it. Yeah, Wayne will be fine. I'm here. Great, now listen to me. I need you to use the black taped key to get into that cabinet and bring me the elephant tranquilizers. It's a bottle labeled carfentanil. Bear tranquilizers aren't going to cut it anymore. Intercom system, huh, Doc? Good, you should hear this. Red Hawk, you don't have to do anything she says. I'm not going to hurt anybody else, just her. If I don't, you and I both know she's going to shoot me full of what? Elephant tranquilizers? Did I hear that right? And shove me back down in that basement. Maybe someplace even worse, and keep killing me every day for the rest of my miserable existence. I feel amazing right now, better than I've ever felt in my life. I'm not dangerous. She's just scared because she knows she finally has to pay for what she's taken from me. I'm not going to let you kill somebody, Reese. Why? She wasn't afraid I might die. Does she know those tranquilizers aren't going to kill me? Does she even care? Trust me, Reese, I've always been careful with your medication. I want you to live. I love you. Tell yourself whatever lies you have to, Mom. If you wanted a good relationship, you had your chance. And you decided to convince me I was dying instead of just letting me exist. Hey, Wayne's fine. Don't try to spin it like some kind of crime of passion out the consequences are staring you in the face. Enough. Reese cries out in pain. Ah, what the hell did you do to my shoulder? You see, for the briefest instant, something coming out of Wayne's sleeve. Just a flash of pale yellow, then it's gone, slithering back into Wayne's clothes. I'll handle it. Try to get somewhere safe until then. Grab the tranquilizers and head to the safe room. You got it. I have my save back there. I can go back. Yeah, Wayne will be fine. Sounds like Reese and your friend are still fighting. We'll probably have a few minutes before he gets here. What's the game plan? Both long-term and short-term. Well, I pump him full of elephant tranquilizers, then I lock him in here. Then I somehow convince him to see things from my perspective. And we all live happily ever after. And if he manages to find a way out and kill you, I'm not going to let that happen. While we're at it, any other secrets you're keeping? Maybe. If we both survive, I might decide to share a few more. If you don't go tattling to anybody. Stalk Reese. Yeah, I bet you have some questions. Go ahead, I have nothing left to hide. What is he, first off? At first I thought he was some kind of werewolf. But if he is, he doesn't follow any of the full moon rules or anything. Silver doesn't do shit to him. And you've seen him, he looks like it's just weird. I almost wish I could examine him when he's fully transformed. It might be fascinating to know what happens to him or how his body does it. But he seems pretty hell-bent on ripping my throat out, so I guess I'll just have to remain a mystery. When'd you find out? A little after he hit puberty. He had all the usual changes first. Yeah, the stuff that I noticed. Thickened nails, sharp teeth, elfish ears, yeah. I thought he might have some kind of genetic disorder, genetic disorder. I had him checked out a few specialists, but there was nothing obviously wrong with him. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Chimera. Shoot that bot in the forehead. Mods, draw yaoi art of that specific bot being dom topped by Chimera. Thank you. Mods, draw highly stylized art of Chimera stomping that bot into the core of the earth. Thank you. And then he changed, right? We had an argument and he changed right in front of me. It's over. I drew him as the meme and made him the soy jack. That's right. And you're the Chad. It was nothing like what he is just now, just a couple of inches and some facial abnormalities. I was scared. He could see that and he stopped. Thought it was a one-off, maybe hallucination. The second time, it wasn't as subtle. Didn't go away as easy. That's when I knew it was something beyond my realm of expertise. The relationship between you guys seems difficult. You could say that. He was such a cute kid. When I found out I was pregnant, I was terrified. I didn't know if I would be ready. But he made me love being a mom. It's not like it was going to be sunshine and roses forever. No matter what, kids grow up and they change, sometimes for the worst. It's part of being a mom too. Doing what you can to make sure the child you brought into the world isn't going to go around eating people. True. Alright, let's wait. I might have to chop you with this axe, buddy. Did you kill Wayne? I doubt it. Wayne's a ghost. Is this what you were so afraid of? Hand over the tranquilizers. Yep, there you go. Thunk. Take a nap, buddy. Red Hawk, I thought we were in this together. Thank God. I can drag him here on my own. I'll meet you in the front when he's done. When we're done. Sorry, buddy. I can't let you kill this woman. Not right in front of me. Action man don't do that. Not any kind of vampire I'm familiar with. Yeah, me either. I hope you understand this needs to stay between us. I don't care how much you feel like you need to share what just happened with other people. The more people know about this, the more difficult it is for us. Him and for me. Or for me and for him. I don't need any more well-intentioned escape plans. There's a magic stone in your basement. Just thought you should know. Also, we busted a hole in the wall down there. Okay. Thanks for the heads up, I guess. Do you think you'll let any of his friends in on this? She heaves a sigh. I'll have to think about it. We'd run the risk of one of them trying to break him out. But if he's stuck in a windowless room with no internet and no friends, there's a one-way ticket to insanity. And I'd have an insane monster on my hands. Stella in particular would be a problem. That girl never knows when to mind her own business or follow other people's rules. And she would absolutely have no fear of what might happen if he was cut loose. Kanika I might consider. She's a bit of a bleeding heart and pretty inflexible morals, which could be a problem. On the other hand, I don't know how well she could keep a secret. If Stella found out, then Kanika probably convinced to do a jailbreak, and I'll blow up in my face. You can probably tell I put a lot of thought into this. It's the same calculation I've been doing years, debating on whether or not I can be fully up front with any of them, or instead of just pushing them away, or hoping they don't notice what's really going on. Maybe I'll get him a kitten or something. Like they did for Coco the gorilla. Might as well give him a tire, swing on mallet, some enrichment for his enclosure. I hate that I have to do this for him. Can I come visit him? As long as you don't bring anyone else along, yes, that'd probably be good for him. I can't promise he'll want to see you. He won't have some harsh words if he does, but I don't want him entirely isolated. Sorry I came here. I feel like this is all my damn fault. I tried to get you to stay away for a reason, but what's done is done. He was bound to figure it out sooner or later. Glad there was an extra pair of hands around. It could have got a lot worse. As much as I'd love to stand around chatting, I have work to do. Gotta clean this place before anything tomorrow. You should probably get home. It's dark. Your cousin's probably worried about you. No offense, but I'm not a hugger. Lol. Hey, we tried. We tried. We did our best. Honestly, same. Hey, we did what we could. It's time to go home. Gretchen. All right, let's follow Gretchen. Oh, there's Stella. Don't scare me like that. Red Hawk, that ghost really did a number on you. Alright, we managed to save his mom. Dog. What are you doing out here? There's something I had to go check out. I've been sitting here since last night, just waiting. But nothing happened. I'll probably head home in not too long. Alright, maybe if I press her, she'll tell me. Hey, I'm just happy you're alright. Oh, you poor thing. I'm fine, but thanks for not being mad. I just want to know what happened. Please, talk to me. Doesn't matter. Everything's fine. What is this place, Stella? Why are you here? I'm not going to tell her about Reese. I trust her mom. Or I trust Reese's mom. I feel like she would. And she's also still on my suspicion list. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Time for you to get home too. I'll walk you. Sure, thanks. I appreciate the company. Shall we? So who's Wayne again? Supposedly my cousin's ex-boyfriend who disappeared mysteriously. You can flirt with Wayne? That's so funny. You want to flirt with the ghost man? Okay. Seems like Reese gave you a run for your money. Some lighthearted ball busting. He's laughing. He managed to catch me off guard. Those constructs of his were an interesting little trick. Well, that's all they were. Why are you following me around? I feel like hooking up with your cousin's ex is poor manners. What about hooking up with your cousin's ex's ghost? Because he seems ghostly to me. Why are you following me around? Why not Stella, Kanika, Sybil? Why not Tabitha? Because you're special. Okay, but why? Why am I special? You simply are. Do you not feel the ties that bind us? They're unbreakable. Okay, buddy, you're being super fucking sus. You know Reese was like that? I knew he was different. How exactly, I wasn't sure, but now I know. Alright, we're gonna go on in silence. Obviously, I'm not gonna flirt with this fucking guy. I'm sure we'll see each other tomorrow. You should try to spend some time in that old building before you head into town. Tabitha won't be around. Too busy at the mines. Forbidden places won't be forbidden without her there to stop you. And you might be surprised at what you find. Until then, sleep well. No, I didn't forget about our ice cream plans. I wouldn't miss cousin bonding time for the world, Tabs. Let's do it. After all the shit that I just went through, Ice King. Hell yeah, Tabby Cat. Two of you stand in the kitchen quietly eating banana-flavored ice cream while Frou-Frou purrs gently in her sleep nearby, an oasis of calm. Alright, I'm off to bed. You should try to get some sleep too. Here's hoping tomorrow's uneventful, right? Thanks for this. I want to tell her, but... Your cousin leaves for her room. Your body's breaking down from the stress of today's events, and there's nothing left for you to do. Go to bed. Go to bed. You think for a moment about calling Kanika, but you're just too tired. Yeah, I can't just let the guy fucking kill his mom. I'm fucking Action Man. I can't just watch a death happen right in front of me. Alright, so that's episode 4.